I am back. Yes, there was quite some gap because of my exams, but yeah, I'm back for good now. So, apparently, without any further delay, let's just start off for today. And probably we can catch up over the weekend. So, yeah, welcome back to my channel. This is Govardhan. Over here, we discuss the daily market views along with the global market scenarios. So, without any further ado, let's quickly jump into Nifty's analysis for the day. So right now, SGX is currently trading around 15,840. That's approximately 20 odd points change from yesterday's close, roughly. So yeah, we are sort of looking for a flat open to very mild range. So quickly jumping into Nifty's chart. This is daily view. So it's, I think the last video that we did was somewhere in the last week of June, I believe 30th June or something like that. From then, nothing much has really changed. I haven't changed any of these drawings at all completely, and these were the levels what our index was sticking to every day. So if you see, actually yesterday we closed right around 15,824, and it isn't the first time that 15,826 is acting as a resistance. So although yesterday's high was 15,834.8, that was on account of averaging, which shot up in the last few minutes. But aside that, the closing was well below 15,826, and today if you see, actually 15,826 one time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Over here it sort of acted as resistance on these both levels. On this 5th and 6th, and on 7th it sort of acted as support. So when it's going above 15,826, it's sort of turning as a support, and below, if it's trading below that range, it's sort of acting as a good resistance. That's been quite a narrow range, to be honest, for quite some time now, although there were a couple of short ups and short downs. So we need to watch out on this counter particularly, and if you break the range of either of the sides, we are going to witness a good move. Not sure when that's going to come, but that's more likely. And we really can't write off 16,000 yet, because there's been a significant buying after a good sell off last week, last Friday and Monday. So that note, let's quickly jump into intraday charts and where we can be positioned for the day. So we are roughly opening around the first resistance, that was yesterday's resistance, somewhere around that, plus or minus 20 odd points. So if we see a good follow-up buying after the first few minutes, that's first 5 to 15 minutes, we could actually witness the range towards 15,900. So the primary resistance will be 15,875 to 15,900 odd levels. That would be the range to watch out psychologically and also on based on charts. And post that, we have the all-time high of Nifty, that's around 15,000. Just quickly write this down. Yeah, that's around 15,962. It was just below our all-time resistance, upside resistance basically. So yeah, if we see a good follow-up buying in the first few minutes, we will witness an upside move. Otherwise, it's most likely to test its range from yesterday's lows and probably try for a gap fill. So it's completely a probability based these days. There's no real good trend at all. Yep. But why did I call it out as 16,000 levels? Because we've seen a good buying yesterday, and so that's the major reason. Unless the buying from yesterday gets absorbed completely, we're not going to actually witness a sharp fall today. So that would be an interesting move to watch. Let's also see where we are positioned on OI. So the next week is the monthly expiry for July. So currently we're well positioned at 15,800. The many calls written down, and many puts written down, which sort of acts as a good support right now. And on the upside, we have 15,900 and 16,000 with heavy calls written. So 15,850 to 15,900, these all levels, unless the calls are getting covered, we are not going to see a good move as such. So once the trending market kicks in, then probably these writers are going to cover and rush towards the higher contracts. But otherwise, I think 15,900 would be a good resistance for today, and 15,750 to 800, if the buying is not getting absorbed, that would be the good support. So that's about Nifty. Let's quickly jump into Bank Nifty also and check out what's on that side. So this is about Bank Nifty. It's also similar. I haven't changed any drawings from the last time we discussed. I know it's been quite some while, and it would be a really mean thing to ask you to remember what we discussed in the last week of June, honestly. So yeah, quickly recapping, 36,500 was where we discussed that we'll see a good resistance. 35,800 itself acted quite well here, I guess. 36,000 and 35,800. So 35,800, yes, this was a resistance for quite some time that acted on 2nd June, 3rd June, right before we stopped doing our videos. Then on 6th July, 7th July, 8th July, continuously 3 days, very closely in a range of 10 odd points. Then again we saw on 14th July, and sort of yesterday it closed below 35,800 again. So yes, 35,800 is a solid resistance for now, unless we see a good follow-up buying. I'm not really comfortable with long positions on Bank Nifty. Something cooking or something that's happening that's looking really bad. So yes, 35,000 level itself is going to act as pretty good resistance right now for us. So yesterday we closed around 34,677. That's pretty much below 34,750 levels itself. So what we can see is Bank Nifty. Let's quickly come to 5 minutes. So 35,000 odd levels is a pretty good resistance. Unless 35,000 levels cross decisively 35,000, 35,200, I don't think we need to rush for a long position. It's more like a day of the premium is pretty low, and probably straddles make good returns than naked positions and decaying premium. So that's a little about Bank Nifty. So on downside, I think we are good with 34,500 itself. But if it attempts for a gap fill, and if a quick move kicks in, 34,100 and 200 will act as good support on the downside. On the upside, 34,900 odd, and yesterday's high was 34,990. That's approximately 35,000. So that would be a good resistance on upside, 35,000 and 35,100. So that's about Bank Nifty, and let's quickly jump into Bank Nifty OI also to help you understand. It's monthly, right? Okay, just load quickly. Yeah, so you can see that 35,000 is heavy call writing completely, and 35,800 also heavy as call writing built up. That's almost probably 1.5:1 calls written to puts. So sort of 34,800 is acting as a decent resistance, followed by 35,000 as a heavy resistance. So, and on downside, 34,500 seems to be protected for now with heavy puts written right now. But as I always mentioned, Friday data is not completely inclusive of all the factors. People still move positions around, and probably Monday evening to Tuesday morning is what OI could be trusted a little. So, based on that, we can be cautious around those levels, but it's not completely decisive anyway. So that's about Bank Nifty also. So we discussed SGX, Nifty, and Bank Nifty. That's about today, and I'll be updating the sheet. I haven't updated that for quite some time now, and today's date I'll be updating that and posting the link in the description box. So yeah, please check that out. Okay, that's the wrap. And if you already haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Go hit subscribe and show some love. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.